This video is brought to you by my two books, Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist and The Blues Guitar Bible. Want to learn about modes, harmony, scales, chord substitution and keys? Or maybe you're interested in supercharging your blues guitar rhythm and lead chops. Whatever you're interested in, I guarantee you will be hitting the fast lane to progress with either of these works. Both feature video demonstrations and tutorials, loads of tabs and jam tracks to play along with, and I promise you, everything is explained in crystal clear plain English. Check out the links in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Got a little solo analysis for you coming up in just a moment, and it's one of those songs actually where the first version I've ever heard of it was a cover version, and then I heard the original version. But this is going to be the final Monday solo analysis, at least for now. I put a community post up about this, a couple of 3 weeks ago in your turn, but it was just about 5 minutes ago because, you know, filming schedules and stuff, I do these videos well in advance. So by the time this video goes out, I will know what you want these Monday solo analysis videos to be replaced with. The reason why I'm knocking these on the head is because once upon a time it was a very rare and very occasional thing that videos like this would get demonetized. Now it's a very rare and very occasional thing when they don't. Essentially, I'm not getting paid for making these videos for the majority of the time anymore, so something had to give there. Secondly, you know, I've been doing a Monday solo analysis now for the last 5 years, and I usually take Christmas week off, so that's 51 weeks a year, call it round figures, 50 weeks a year, 50 solos a year for 5 years. There's 250 odd solos that I've done in these Monday videos, and they're all out there. And, you know, it's just starting to feel like it's time to make some kind of change for that reason as much as anything else. And thirdly, it has to be said that these solo analysis videos aren't exactly great box office. They are not the highest performing videos on my channel. So add all those things together, it's time for a change. And as I say, there'll be a new series of videos starting next week, either on melodic rock lead guitar playing or blues lead guitar playing. Those are the two options that I put up in the poll, and as I say, that was about 5 minutes ago in kind of my time here, but I'll know what the results are pretty soon and get cracking on that new series of videos. So what are we going to round off this Monday solo analysis slot with then? Well, as I said, it's a song that I first heard as a cover version and then discovered the original, and it has an intro solo which goes like this. That was the, I think, beautifully melodic and soulful solo from Derek and the Dominoes cover of Jimi Hendrix's Little Wing. I discovered Derek and the Dominoes through basically the Layla track, though the riff from that being used as a theme tune to a local TV show in this region, and found out, you know, what it was. Really liked it, went out and bought the album, and the album contained Little Wing. I knew of Jimi Hendrix at the time, but you know, all I knew of him was he was this wild man who smashed and set fires to guitars on stage, and I just because that was all we saw of him on TV in the UK as I was growing up in the 70s. So I had yet to discover the joys of his wonderful playing. So that is, as I say, the Derek and the Dominoes version of Little Wing. I recorded, I believe, as a tribute to Jimmy, and what a wonderful, wonderful homage it is. Here's a little bit of information about what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation.
Okay, beginning as always by taking a look at the chord sequence the solo is played over, which goes like this. Right, so the majority of those chords come from the key of F sharp natural minor, which has the chords of F sharp, G sharp minor 7 flat 5, A, B minor, C sharp minor, D, and E. A couple of chords in there which don't come from that kind of resource, if you like. That's the A 7th chord and the G major chord. Those are just borrowed chords from the adjacent key of B natural minor. You know, you can just kind of popping next door to borrow a chord, basically, from the key which is most closely related. Anyway, what does he play over all of this? Well, it's basically the F sharp natural minor scale: F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, and then back to F sharp again. He just avoids any notes which would sort of clash with those borrowed chords, because the reason why he's borrowing the chords is because they're from a closely related key, and hence, you know, there's not a lot of potential for things kind of sounding dissonant there. Anyway, I've done videos on all that sort of stuff in the past. I'm not going to blether on too much about it now. So let's take a look at the licks that he's playing. We start here with so we can see there we've got the A bending up to the B, coming down to the F sharp, and then we're bringing in the G sharp, then E and F sharp, like that, and then we bring in the D note here. There we go. Got the F sharp again there. And then, you know, kind of transferring onto the third string via the same note. F sharp there. And then kind of sliding into it there on that string there. You know, almost reminiscent in a very slight way of that kind of Chuck Berry kind of thing. Up to the G sharp, and then here onto the A, and standard little kind of bendy sort of thing. You can see this as almost a pentatonic kind of thing. There's F sharp minor pentatonic, and then we bring in the G sharp again. And then this lovely little climb up here. F sharp, G sharp, A, B. And then the sort of almost George Benson-y kind of thing going on here with octaves. This is probably more of a tip of the hat towards his pal Jimmy, who wrote the song, where we're going. I'll just explain this in terms of this finger here, and all that's happening is that my little finger is tracking the same note an octave higher. But you can probably see better if I do it like that on the third string. So it's just that string to that string and add 2 frets. But he's basically going... And look at the notes: C sharp, B, A, F sharp, E and D. Notice how he skips over the G sharp here. If we were coming down the scale, as I described earlier, you'd have C sharp, B, A, G sharp, down to the F sharp, but he skips over that G sharp. Why? Because we're at the part of the chord sequence where we're in close proximity to that G chord, so he wants to give that G sharp a bit of a wide berth so as not to clash. And then we just basically move the whole thing up one scale tone, where we go D, B, A, F sharp, skipping over the G, G sharp thing again, and then landing on the E, and then we have that kind of riff that's played in unison with the chords. So that whole section at the end goes like this. What's interesting here is that if you rewind a few years to Eric's period in the Blues Breakers, you know, he was much more pentatonic in his playing there. And I think it was hanging around in Cream and Blind Faith, well, hanging around with Jack Bruce basically in Cream, where he seemed to discover more notes than the pentatonic. He during that Cream period and into the Derek and the Dominoes period, he started using you know, the kind of notes in between the pentatonic notes to make up like a Dorian mode, or in this case a natural minor scale. Just an interesting kind of observation from two very well documented parts of his career. So anyway, that's what's going on in the solo. Now you know what to do. Go away and have some fun with it. And as always, you'll find a full tab for the solo in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it. That explanation you've just seen there and the backing track to play along with all of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address. Link in the description. As I'm sure you know by now, $3 or about £3 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies and resources that go along with these YouTube videos. And of course, a massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that or any of the other ways, all of which are downstairs in the description. And on the topic of Patreon, I am still going to be continuing the monthly exclusive Patreon solo analysis there. That's not changing. It is, as I say, a YouTube thing which has led me to this decision to kind of retire this series of videos for now. Thank you everyone for watching these videos and commenting, and you know, and hope you've learned some useful stuff from them, and I hope you'll continue to learn some useful stuff from the upcoming new series of videos, which will, as I say, either be on melodic rock lead guitar playing or blues lead guitar playing. One of those will emerge as triumphant in the community poll that I've just put up. But that's pretty much it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video and found it useful and informative and hopefully entertaining in some small way. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. And of course, don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. Beer and chat on a Friday, that's all it is. It doesn't need to be any more complex than that, and it isn't. It is, however, a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.